Alright guys, so FGO threw something a little bit interesting our way. It's going to be this Fate Samurai Remnant release campaign. It's a little collaboration they got going on over here. And so far we're only going to be getting the CE, but I wanted to talk about the prospects of things we might be able to get for Samurai Remnant actually releasing over here. I'm not sure if they would do it both times. I mean, it looks like they would because I think we got this on both versions. Let me just double check that so I'm not just talking on my butt over here. But yeah, I think we have it on both. Yeah, we do. So if they did release anything like, let's say, a costume or a buff or anything that I'm going to go over in this video, it does look like we'd get it both at the same time, which, would that be a first? Would that be the first time that FGO has given us something on NA and JP at the same time? I think so. I'm trying to think back to like when the Extella games released, and I think we also got the Extella Link CE at the same time, but someone in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But the most, likely thing is we probably will just go ahead and get this CE and all these little, details down here, right? That we're just going to get this stuff and probably not anything else, right? As you can see, it's like, oh, we have a little CE that we get for the login bonus, and we have interludes for Samurai Remnant related servants, but that can't be that many people, right? Like what? I think it's just Masashi, Gilgamesh, and let's see, Ku. I think Medusa was in the game, or is it Medea? No, it's not Medea. It's Cersei. Cersei's going to be in the game, and so it's like it's not that many servants, for lack of a better term, right? That's basically what I'm getting at. So it's like, yeah, what they do, when you have like all these bonuses for like, oh, you could level up the like 5 servants that are related to it. So I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if, we're not maybe going to get a banner or something, right? Like, I think that's being a little too hopeful that we're going to get some random banner because, I mean, they're already in a new event right here with Wangina over here. And do you really think they're going to drop like, I don't know, just any of the new servants from Samurai Remnant in the middle of this event over here? And then they already have Halloween as kind of a planned event over here on NA as well. We both have things that we're going to be doing, so I don't think it'll be a banner, but I could see us getting, say, like the Masashi costume. Can we see it on here? I can't see if I can see the Masashi costume, but a lot of you guys have seen it, right? You've seen the new Berserker Masashi outfit that she's wearing, like the white and greenish robe looking thing. I don't really know how to describe it because it's got like 70 different colors in it, but you know what I'm talking about. You know that new outfit that she's got rocking. I could see us getting that on both versions. That seems doable, right? I don't want to hype anybody up, but I feel like that, maybe Gilgamesh is like the kimono thing that he's wearing for the little Babylon thing, whatever Gilgamesh is doing in Japan, because I have no idea what he's doing in this game. I'm excited to find out in a couple days here when I buy the game, but whatever he's doing, we could get their costume. It didn't look like Ku and some of the other servants like Cersei or any of them were going to be getting any new outfits. Maybe in a couple of weeks when, say, this Wangina event dies down, maybe we could see a collaborative event with Samurai Remnant, or we could see like a banner to come out afterwards, but that's usually like a Golden Week thing. Like if you think about, or is it Golden Week? Is that the right holiday? Because Golden Week, I believe, is when we got the Seraph event. It's when we also got the arcade collaboration event. And it's also around the time, I believe, that we got the Requiem collab. So it seems like they like to do those collaborative type things kind of in the beginning when that holiday is going on over there in Japan. That kind of seems to be the target time. So I don't know if we're going to be seeing a banner until then, unless maybe after this Wangina event, they just want to roll that out. That would be kind of hype, but we also know that Ordeal Call should be coming out, very soon as well over here. As you can see, this campaign ends on the 30th, so I'm assuming that this event goes away, and then we're going to move into Ordeal Call or something along those lines, right? That seems like the most likely thing we're going to be doing, so I can't imagine it'll be a banner, but servant buffs would be nice, right? Like if you go and like look at, say, like Masashi or something, we could still give her a buff, right? Like she could definitely still get something. I'm actually thinking of, I think it's the 3rd skill. No, it's the 2nd skill. Like this Buster performance, we could definitely like make this 3 times for 3 turns, so we can maybe use it for a couple of NPs, or because, we all like Masashi, what if we just make her a little better, right? We just say these are both 3-turn buffs. Who cares, man? It just lets her do good damage more consistently. It makes her nice, it makes her nicer, I guess, in more difficult content, which is what you want to use her for anyway, because then you get more of this Pierce Invul, which is really nice, right? Like we could definitely do something along those lines. And then if you really want to get, funny with it, you could also have it bomb like 20 to 30 stars, something along those lines, right? Or you could give her a battery, right? That'd also be kind of cool. That would definitely be a little too good. I think if you slapped these on 3 turns and you added even like a 20% battery, I think Masashi would just be too good at that point. She might be a little too strong, but you get what I'm saying, right? We could definitely throw a buff her way. We did just buff Gilgamesh's first skill, so I don't know if we're going to throw him a buff as well, but she could definitely get something. We could throw a buff Ku's way. We could definitely throw a buff Cersei's way, who's going to be in the game, right? We definitely have things we could toss over there and kind of help them out a little bit for an actual like little collaborative thing. But again, I'm not sure if they want to do that now because the game is coming out, you know, kind of capitalize on that hype when it's going on, or if they want to wait until their usual collaborative events, which is that like Golden Week period when they do their big collaborations, well, quote unquote collaborations. You know, I don't know if you're, can you really call it a collaboration when you're collabing with yourself? It's like Spider-Man doing a collab with Iron Man. It's like, well, technically that's cool, but you guys are still in the same verse. I don't know if that's really a collab with something else as we really would call it, but this is something interesting. I don't think we could realistically, you know, hype up ourselves and be like, we're definitely going to get something. I would say that come out probably next year. We probably won't see it for a little bit because we probably know what the rest of the year is going to look like. I mean, we're going to move into Ordeal Call. We're assuming like maybe next month or if not the month after that, because October should be the Halloween event. We know we're going to get a Christmas event. November's looking a little bit empty. We really don't have an idea of what's going to be coming out there. So maybe it's like beginning of October is Ordeal Call. End of October is going to be like Halloween, or maybe they could put Ordeal Call in November. But it seems like we kind of know what we're going to be doing. And then we know that New Year's is going to just be like, you know, a big banner that brings the GSSR and all that good stuff, blah, blah, blah. We all know how that works out, right? So I'm not really sure if we really have time for it right now, but I don't know. Maybe someone in the comments down below could be like, no. I got this. I know exactly how we can work this out. Just make sure you don't get on too much copium, because saying that's like, oh, we're definitely going to get like the main character as a servant, or the guy that we're speculating that is like Tomoe's husband. Like, are we going to get that dude? Are we going to get the writer, who I think people have been really looking forward to? We have the small baby man Tamamo that I know a lot of people are wanting to get as well. So we're getting another Tamamo character, but I don't think we're going to see any of those people draw. It seems like might be a little far-fetched. I would say, you know, let's wait till next year, early next year, when they do those collabs and see if they don't do it then. But I don't know. It's just weird because I play Dokkan as well. That's no secret to anybody else. But like the Dragon Ball superhero movie came out and then they like went ahead and dropped those like shortly after, right? And I mean, Dragon Ball Legends, as soon as the movie came out, I think they dropped the Beast Gohan unit and the Piccolo like that weekend or something. Like, so they were just on top of that, because usually you want to, you know, get it on that hype, right? You want to be like, hey, this cool thing is happening in, you know, our franchise. Let's bring that over here because it's hype. Let's kind of be involved with that. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And I guess if one servant could get buffs, who would you want to see get a buff? Me, I mean, look, I just kind of off the top of my head threw some things there from Masashi. These are just some things that I was thinking about. But realistically, you know, who could really use one? I'm not really sure. I think Cersei might be one of the units that's going to be in Samurai Remnant that probably needs it the most. But now that I have my own Masashi on NA, nah, screw it. Let's give her the buff. Let's just make her even better, right? She deserves it. She got turned into Data Lost. We could give her another buff, right? Like, we could do that as compensation. And then, you know, maybe also throw her a costume or something. I mean, I'm baffled that we don't even have the hat costume from, like, Lost Belt 1. I'm still baffled we don't even have that. So let's throw something her way. I'm surprised, actually, side tangent, that Masashi doesn't have a costume at all, right? I'm surprised that her and Gil, who could get a costume for Samurai Remnant, just don't have costumes already, considering how popular they are. So you know what? Let's make it happen. Let's toss some costumes their way. They definitely deserve it. I would say, you know, bold statements only here, but I would say that they are like relevant enough in the story that they probably deserve a costume, especially if like half these other just random ass dudes also got their own costumes in FGO. So like, if these guys can have costumes, why can't we have costumes for like our good characters? So I don't know, man. But yeah, with all that being said, I'm starting to ramble a little bit, but yeah, just let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I wanted to kind of vomit my thoughts on this one because I don't know. As someone who like covers the game, I'm like, maybe we could get something. Maybe Lisengel is a little bit more money-minded and they like throw us some cool stuff because they're like, hey, we could toss in some costumes and maybe a banner with Masashi and Gilgamesh on it. You know, throw them a costume, throw them some buffs. You know, maybe some people summon for that, right? I don't know. Well, maybe they do that in the comments down below. You guys can let me know that. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. You guys have yourselves a nice day. Peace.